Friends and comrades, I welcome you to my channel. I am Admiral Andre, and this is the fourth episode of Industry Manager Future Technologies. I have to remember that name every time, but I'm getting used to it. When we last stopped episode 3, we just bought this land here just for sort of future purposes. We have no real need of it at the moment, but the competitors have surely been buying up some land, so I thought it was just time that we catch up. So we all have 3 pieces or plots of land now, and in the future, depending on how things go, that means we will at least have enough room to expand for the foreseeable future anyway. I forgot last time to actually look at the stock market, so let me just have a look. Where do I even go for that? I have no idea. Is it this one? Yes, this is the stock market. If I remember correctly, Astragon Enterprises actually had something like 50% of their stocks that they owned themselves. Now, is there any way that I can actually see this now? I just click here. Alright, so they've actually got 50%. That means the rest of the 50 is up for grabs. Now, they've been clever enough not to buy. Actually, now I'm looking here. I was just going to say they were clever enough not to sell more than 50% of their stock so that somebody could take ownership. But if I look here, it says available on the stock market is 51%, which means potentially we can take over their company. Now, how much is that? Just for interest's sake, how much is it going to cost? So if they have 500 shares that they have for sale, now what do I do? Buy. What have I done now? Have I done it? No, just switch the tab. 500, okay, 500 of their shares, 505 actually, will cost 19 million euros, and we have 52 million in the bank, so I can destroy this company right now if I felt like it. Is that a good move to do? They're not a threat to us. I mean, they're making vans and rubbish cars that are falling apart because it's quality level 1, but they're not really impinging on our specific market, but still they can in the future. But if I just take them over now, it will sort of ruin it a little, or maybe not, because on the other hand, if I don't take advantage of my competitors' weakness, they can certainly turn around and destroy us. So actually, I'm going to do this, but now I don't want all their buildings and stuff. I can just sell that maybe. We're going to lose a lot of money now, but we certainly have a lot to burn, so I'm going to do it just because I've never done this before. Do you want to buy for 19 million euros? You have acquired a rival company. What do you wish to do with it? So that's it. We've destroyed one of our opponents. Merge all of the assets into my company, or sell it. I'm going to sell it because I can't use all of their vehicle assembly buildings right now. We're not in that field, and I don't want to spend time to try and figure that out right now. Let's sell it. That's it. And I made more money. Did I? I don't remember how much I started with. I doubt it. Because I'm sure I'm buying their debt as well. Okay, what is this now? Let me just see what's happening here. I'm a bit confused about all of these numbers. Okay, just had to update. That's not a problem. So, that's it. I destroyed a competitor. Simple as that, on medium difficulty. Gotta just take advantage of your markets, I guess. But so now obviously I have no idea actually. I need to look back at the recording if this was more than 71. I think it might have been. So we could possibly have lost some money, but I don't care. Or we could have made money, but I doubt it because I know they had a loan that they had to repay. So I think we lost a bit of money there, but it's fine because we are filthy rich. Filthy rich. Now, these guys must be quaking in their boots because we just annihilated one of their competitors. Good for them, I guess, because now they also have one less competitor, but it means they are next. Well, awesome. Okay, now we can just look at our next objective. If I remember correctly, when we set up a medium game, the winning condition is that we must have €1 billion. And I'm not sure if that means $1 billion for our bank balance or $1 billion for the company's value. I think it's probably for the company's value, to be honest, just because it makes more sense. All of your money is not just in a bank balance, it's in your assets as well. So we're 1/10 of the way there now. But if we just wipe out our competitors, we anyway win by default. But let's just, for the fun of it, look at what things we can do right now. And I think just for our own interest's sake, let's branch to another kind of product now, outside of biotech, just for the sake of it. So we have the option of a vehicle factory, which I don't want because we just sold a lot of them anyway. And you can see it takes so many things to make a vehicle yourself. I can take the cheap route and just buy the materials like my competitor. But the problem there is I'm not sure if I can actually get the balances right. And it might take a long while to set up. But you see all of these things that they need. It's crazy, but obviously it can make you a lot of money. But let's go to another simple production chain, I think. Software is a good idea, maybe. Home electronics is too difficult for now, I think. It's going to take a lot of mining and electronics manufacturing and stuff. Fashion, no, that's what the other guys are doing. Personal electronics, maybe later we can make a smartphone or something just for the fun of it. Food, fat burners, I don't know. Jewelers, I think this is also a complex chain, perhaps. You know, it won't be too hard to actually put up some silver jewelry or even gold jewelry. But I think for the sake of it, let's make some video games, because we're playing one anyway. So we're going to go into software. Let's just do that for the fun of it. And for the software, let's use another piece of land. I don't have to, but it's just so that I can distinguish everything. And let's just take this one, not the one by the port. That's just in case we need it. So, buildings. Now, do we have access? No, well, I don't think. Obviously, we won't because we didn't start there. So we must now research a software company. Where do we see that? There we go. So we have no idea how to make software. We are a biotech firm. We make medicine. So we're going to need to spend some time on that and just figure out what do we need to set up a software firm. I'll just let it run at maximum speed while we get money. Building costs will now be cheaper, so we'll save some money on the new construction of our software business. Or actually we can fit it in here, why not? Somewhere in the corner or something, because for a software firm we really don't need anything else. When we start branching out, we'll definitely need it. For example, embedded systems, we will need plastics and so on. But games, that's where I want to go. I want to make PC games. So for that we need the actual software company, advanced graphics engine, AI and video games. Transport costs are cheaper. So for those things we only need the software company. I can't believe we just destroyed one of our competitors, to be honest. That was so ridiculously dumb of them to just sell more than half of their stocks. They just needed the money, I guess. Now these guys, I don't know. I don't know how good the AI is in this game, to be honest. I haven't really played it this far. So maybe on higher difficulty it will be fine. Alright, just stop there. So we've done the software company now. First thing I would say, let's do video games. So we obviously need to now figure out how do we make a video game that is actually going to be enjoyed by the public, and maybe they'll make a YouTube video about it one day. Then we'll need the advanced graphics engine and the AI. So at least, again, that the AI can put up a bit more of a fight than these guys. But anyway, that was just a really good opportunity. That's all. I would never have seen it if that 6-month report didn't tell us. So we can start building, actually. Software company. It's a lot of money still, 2.7 million euros. Obviously, it needs a lot of very good computers and so on. Let's just see, where can I build this? I'm going to start on the other side of the land here. Right there. We just reroute the roads there a little bit and actually get started on that. There's another thing. Where is that? Just leave it on like normal speed. Where we can actually get detailed reports for things, but we have to pay it. We have to buy those reports. Okay, advanced. Okay, we're just ripping through this research. Let me see what else. Let's just queue up some things. If I do the second level of advanced graphics engine, it will actually just mean the feature costs will be cheaper again. So let's do that. No reason not to. Just want to see those reports. I'm just fumbling about. Here, market statistics. I don't know if this will tell us about the competitor. I assume somehow it will. Fashion, here we go. What's this? No, okay, all of them have percentages there. 7 and 7, what does that mean? Quality. Food. Okay, so maybe this is how we can actually tell what the AI is doing. By just looking at the quality of things. We know their clothes are 7 and their shoes are 7. And daily supply, so they make 64 and 78 per day, so it's not a lot actually. And the price we can also see. I just can't see what their share of the market is. I assume it's 100% because no one else is making it, but I don't know if that factors in the global supply. But anyway, where are we now? Biotech. Okay, you see, we do at least care about quality, and I don't know what that bar means there. Preventative care, and then we can see specifically, maybe that's just the number of supply or the amount of profit. I have no idea, but anyway, we can get some reports on this. Let's pick casual clothing just for the sake of it, and I can just click there. It's a very small button, unfortunately. Create new product report. So it costs 2,000 euros, but we pay some marketing people to do the research for us. And there, so this report is obviously only for this moment in time. It won't update. We'll have to pay for a new report. Oh dear, now I've closed it. Now I've done it. I just wanted to get the thing moving in the background. No, I don't want a new report. Can I just see a report, please? There we go. So this is the quality 7. Really, this just tells us what we know already. But there we can now see the market share. Obviously it's 100, so I was right there. They don't add the global supply, only the local one. So if we were competing with them in this field, then we will definitely need to know this information. But it's really quite irrelevant if we don't compete with them. So now where are we? Let's just go back. Okay, we're still waiting. Just speed up. Okay. What now? Workforce, how long is this going to take? Only 4 days. So we can actually start right off the bat with quite a large number of programmers. We just get the AI second level because we are definitely going to enjoy some cost savings there. I'll just let the building stand for a second. We certainly can afford it. See, it's a very nice building. I've never rotated things actually, so let's see what it looks like. Not that side here. I think people will enjoy working here. We've got lots of trees and things. We actually, unlike the opponents, they just build anywhere. We really organize things here. I must say I like that. I'm proud of the layout here. They've done product storage. So let's see, this is our R&D facilities overlooking this lovely river here, and they can see the trains going by and the wind generators here. We're not even in the present moment yet, so even though this is a futuristic game, it's sort of like I said before, an alternate reality. We just have to look out. What is today's date? Today is the 1st of November, so I guess I'll forget, but anyway, we're almost in October. So what have we done now? No, yes, alright, fine. So let's make some, what was that? Ophidiana? What the? Okay, we knew Ophidiana was struggling. We saw that in the report, but they're out of business. That's it, they're finished. We win by default in the 4th episode on the medium difficulty. That's too easy, I think. Come on. Those business... Okay, maybe they're just bad business people, but seriously? They just went bankrupt. Maybe it had something to do with those bad bank loans and interest rates. I don't know. But that's it. They're out of the shop. But let's continue on for the sake of it. We don't, the game doesn't end right now. It just stops maybe when we reach 1 billion or when we quit. But very interesting. Same episode and we lose both our competitors. I wish it was always this easy. So let's go to the software company and upgrade the workforce. And so the video game. So we probably need some new computers or equipment for video game production. And we are going to hire 20 new programmers. Okay, we finished the AI. Where are we now? I don't like that it shifts every time. Let's go back to the software place. Where is it? There. Let's do the workforce again. This won't take long. So we can actually start right off the bat making as many video games as possible. 26. We can just watch the money roll in from our rip-offs of our population. Oh, I just love seeing those green bars down there. Such a wonderful thing. Well, we definitely made back all of the money that we lost buying out one of our opponents. 90%. 99. And let's do the last level. Then, if we do need another production chain in software, we'll just build another building. Let's dedicate this one only to video games. So I'm going to call this one, we can rename buildings and products. I don't really like renaming the products because then it all changes, including in the global market. But so there's no distinction between different products of the same type then. It's just all renamed. But the software company I'm just going to call Admiral Andre's Awesome Gaming Studio. Why not? Let's hire 10 more people. And once this is done, I'll just put them in production quality. Okay, now we get another stats report. It's now past the present day. So I thought I was going to miss that, and I did. So now we really are in the future in this game, depending, of course, on when you watch these videos. But anyway, now we get our stats report. And it's just us. How interesting. Now we've shot up 178%. Company value 131%. Revenue over 200 million euros. Oh, this is fun. Okay, it's not much information there for us now because we know everything about ourselves. We want to know about our competition, but there's none left. So yes, so like I was saying, let's put more research into the quality so we make some really great games. I don't want to make 1% crappy cars. Okay, that's it. Workforce is maxed, so let's hire as many programmers as we can. There we go, 40. So we've got a whole gaming studio here, and it's of course Admiral Andre's Awesome Gaming Studio. and then we must decide what will be the product. So obviously it's PC games. Now we can rename this to something specific like Industry Manager Future Technologies, but then it's almost as if that's the only game in the world, because PC games as a category will be renamed to that specific game. So let's just leave it at PC games, because obviously I would assume we're making more than one game. Where are we on research? Quality is just gonna keep going now, so that's fine. I can actually upgrade that, so right off the bat we make the best games possible. So PC game. Let's rename it just for the sake of it. Why not? What shall I call it? Quality is done. This is what I'll call it. What am I doing? Now let's take the 2016 out. Alright, this game that we will be making is called Admiral Andre's Business Simulator, because apparently I'm really good at business. And we will only be making that game. So we're just gonna keep doing that, and that's why I wanted to not put a 2016 in it, because obviously then we'll have to scrap the whole line for 2017. We can put it on 60, so the quality of the game is 80. I actually want... What is that? Okay, it's without workers because I just quit out of it. I want the best game. I want 100% quality game. This is the awesome gaming studio after all. Then let's cut some costs, while not compromising on quality, of course. This won't take long. Then I'll end the video once my awesome business simulator is going on the market and we can rip people. We can rip people off with our video game. It's so ironic because it's called a business simulator and we are ripping people off by selling it to them. So that's the real lesson. Anyway. Oh, I love this game. Yeah, this is really a good game. It's fun. Speed it up. Now we really have nothing to worry about because there's no competition. We can do whatever we like. It's a sandbox now, which could be interesting. We can go into some of the more complex production chains later on, because now we can just not worry about anyone undercutting us and things like that. Alright, so I can do another production quality. Let's do that. That one is quick, the line costs. I can just do another one after that and then I won't worry. Oh no. Oh no. This one. Oh no, no. What? This is so not fun. The workers have started striking at the awesome gaming studio. Workers from various factories, but it's only this one, are going on strike due to subpar working conditions. Some are unsatisfied with company management. Come on, really? It's called the Awesome Gaming Studio. Other sites' safety standards is lacking. What could be lacking at a software firm? But anyway, after weeks of tension, unions have made good on their threats. The strike is expected to last a few weeks, so not too long. But now, what is the effect of this actually? We're not making anything yet, so it's actually a good timing for us. It will mean that we definitely will produce... Okay, you see here, okay, this is halted. They're on strike. So we can just keep researching for now. It's a really good timing, actually. I bet our competition, when they dissolve, they put some of their agents in there. Because it can never be the case that I'm a bad manager. That's impossible, said every manager ever. That's fun. something different, you know, bit of an unexpected event there. So, let's see, what else can I do for the meantime? Now I can't even look at my competition. I can just scroll along the map and look at the farms. We actually see some horses there and some birds flying around. Just want to make sure we're not stockpiling anything. Okay, we're selling absolutely everything. Great stuff. Once we reach 9 shops, we can just upgrade the trading center if we really wanted. I don't think that will be necessary for quite a long time, because we can only sell the finished goods in the trade center. Alright, the quality is up. Can we? No. So this might take a while. Actually, I'm gonna stop the video or pause the video here, and once we can hire people, I'll continue again. See you in a minute. Okay, it seems the strike is over. That didn't take long at all. Eventually people just went back to work. So production line costs, I just want to put this upgrade in. So we've maxed that out. So now quality can go up to 100%. So this is going to be the best game ever made. Admiral Andre's Business Simulator, and we are just going to max this. We can make 119.04, so let's say 119 per day. I don't know if this really works for video games, because you don't make 119 units per day. This is not a CD factory where you actually make discs of the thing. I mean, once the game is finished, you just can sell it an infinite number of times online. But anyway, for the sake of the game, it's fine, so we're not worried about that. So 119 we can do a day, and we just have to ship it to the warehouse. Obviously the game must simplify some things just for the sake of it. Now we have to set up a nice advertising campaign to tell people that my business simulator is just the best thing that has ever existed in video games. You're gonna learn so much about business. Confirm, and now I just have to do the grind again. Just pause that, open up a shop with video games, and do it in every city quickly. It shouldn't take too long. Click, what am I doing? Click and click. Great, so now we can have a look here. Which city is this? I don't want to start in the small one. Alright, so you can now see a bit of an issue here. This is, I think, where some of the players get a bit lost in this game, because our cost per unit, because it's 100% quality, our cost per unit is 84 euros per game, I guess, per unit. But the suggested sale price is also as 84, so we are actually going to be selling it at a loss if we're just doing what the computer is suggesting here. But because of our advertising, I think we can get away with more. I assume you can do it without advertising as well, but not as much. So let us put this up for, I'm going to do something absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to sell it for 1,000 euros. I want exactly, no. Yes, 1,000. Absolutely, why not? If you want this game, it's gonna cost you 1,000 euros in 2016. But I guess there's the alternate reality again. Great, so now let's run it. As long as we're emptying the warehouse, we'll be killing it. There we go. Is it working? Yes, the warehouse is emptying. Very quickly, so we're underpricing it. Actually, our profits it's almost 700,000 now per day. Okay, it's dropped again because we have cleared out the surplus. Now, clearly, we are definitely selling it's for too cheap. I'm going to double the price. Triple it. Let's go for the gusto while we're at it. Finish the video on a high note. see if people buy it for 3,000 euros. As long as there's nothing in the unit store. It looks like it. Look at that. We're selling it and there's nothing remaining behind, so we're selling 100% of the units. Let's put up the price to 4,000 euros then. I think that's going to be pushing it probably, but anyway. Not the no. 14,000, that's ridiculous. Okay, there we go. See if people are buying it now. No, you see there we have stuff in the storage. Definitely too much. Okay, so let's bring it to 3,500. Now again, I must do this every single place. This is too much, really. I wish the developers would just make this a bit easier. Unless there is a way, but I don't know it. Let's see if we're selling everything again. Looks like 38 in the storage. Now it's going up again. Alright, let's just go back. This is a waste of time now. We just want 3,000 again. 3,100. Push my luck. Let me push my luck. There we go. That should work. It's still going up though. Just too much. $70 in the storage. 71, so it's too high. Wait, 70. Come on, go down. 69. Okay, we've made the perfect mark now. We're selling just over the amount that we're actually making, so the amount in our storage is going down by 1 per day. So that's perfect. That's ideal. So the perfect price for my video game is 3,000 euros. So our profit now is 691,650 per day, and that's sort of our stable level now. It will fluctuate a little, but not much now. So my little video game studio, my awesome gaming studio where they had a strike just now, is making a killing. Well, I hope this is fun for you. It certainly is fun for me, and I will definitely recommend that you try out this game. I'll, of course, as usual, put the links in the description if you want to go to the Steam page or to the Astragon homepage. But anyway, see you in the next episode. Have a fantastic day and keep well.